new poll conducted by Gallup this month revealed what Americans support in terms of healthcare, be it single payer, keeping Obamacare in place, or repealing and replacing Obamacare. Most people chose single payer. Whether they're Democrat, Republican, Independent, leaning either way, most Americans chose single payer. So most Democrats only, they chose that they wanted to keep Obamacare in place. It was slightly more than the percentage that wanted single payer. But 59% of Democrats stated that they wanted to both keep Obamacare and replace it with single payer. Now, when they were asked to choose just one of them, by a 2-to-1 margin, they chose single payer.
Yeah, because those people know that they'll come out on top with single payer. They'll end up paying less.
That's right. The real news in this situation is that a lot of Republicans are even advocating for single payer.
Well, actually, I mean, if you do the homework, you'll know that it's actually not that far-fetched, because a lot of these same Republicans who were against the Affordable Care Act were for it before Obama became president, and Obama pushed it. So to me, it's not that surprising that they're for it.
Yeah.
They may change their tune depending on who becomes president later on this year and inaugurated in the next year, but they support healthcare reform too. It's just they don't want to tell anybody that.
That's true. Yeah. So, of course, this plays into the presidential candidates, namely the Democratic presidential candidates, Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is saying, no, we can't. We can't go to universal health care. It's too much of a contentious battle. We don't want to start over, even though it's not starting over. But Bernie Sanders wants to go to universal health care in terms of a single payer plan, right? So there's an article on the Washington Post that pretty much, because of this poll that was conducted by Gallup, states that the best course of action is pretty much what Clinton wants to do. Expand coverage, make it more palatable. That's what they said. Because we don't want to go into another contentious debate and start all over.
It seems like there's a lot of Americans that don't mind a contentious debate. And if the end result is a better system,
right,
who cares whether it's contentious or not?
That's completely accurate. Now, this contentious debate that Clinton is so afraid of, right? Let's point out a few things. While this debate is being had, what would be in place? Obamacare, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Obamacare wouldn't be going anywhere.
It's like, why is she making it sound like the debate is like it's going to like halt the Affordable Care Act?
Exactly.
It's like going to put it on pause while we debate about it.
No, it's not. It'll still be here. And another point that I want to make is this debate, right? Most Americans want single payer, okay? That's what this poll has indicated. But is it these same Americans that are going to have anything to do with if we get single payer or not? I don't think so. No. Because it's Congress that votes on it, right? It's Congress that has to elect to vote for it or not.
Congress that is bought by the healthcare industry.
Exactly.
Well, not just Congress, but the leading Democratic candidate right now,
That's right.
Hillary Clinton.
Mm-hmm. And are they going to take money out of the private healthcare industry? I don't think they're going to do that. So it has nothing to do with... I mean, I like the poll. I like that Democrats and Republicans really can agree that, we can come together and this is the best system that we think is that there is for us in terms of healthcare. I like that. But really, this is all about Congress and what Congress is going to do. We have damn near, there was like about 90% consensus when it talks about, when we're talking about universal background checks in terms of guns. Mm-hmm. And we can't even get that done because Congress is just dragging. You know what? They're not even dragging their heels. They don't want to get it done.
Well, they don't want to get it done because they get a lot of money from the gun lobby.
That's right. And do we even see Democrats pushing them? Do we see Democrats pushing the Republicans on this? Because you would think the Democrats would want it to get done, and the Republicans are the ones dragging their feet, right? But do we even see any movement? Do we even see them talking about it anymore? Mm-mm. No, we don't see it.
No. But I will say, I think you will hear Hillary Clinton talk about it if the meter starts to get pushed even further to more approval as far as like what Americans think. Mm-hmm. I think she'll change her tune. I think she'll change her rhetoric. But you know how she is. She's good at leveraging her rhetoric against her financial ties.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She's good at doing that. She's good at having a progressive rhetoric, but then her big money ties are going to take precedence. That's why she calls it a contentious debate, because she's trying to like navigate between these two opposing things.
Right. And I mean, it's her interest too, you know.
Oh yes.
It's her interest.
It's her interest. It's her interest, and essentially her responsibility at upholding, you know, that democratic establishment platform that she is pretty much under.
Yeah. So like I said, this is good news. Most Americans can agree that we want single payer. That would be the best thing for us. But is Congress actually going to listen?